Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video I'm going to show you how to unlink smart objects. So if you're wondering what I mean, let me quickly show you an example. Right, so we're going to create an ellipse like this, and yeah, so we have this ellipse. Now if we right click on it and we convert it to a smart object, you find out that whatever action we take on it, if we duplicate it, all those duplicates will keep on having that same action. For example, if we press Ctrl T to transform and we warp this, so let's just warp it like this, right? So we've warped this, right? If we duplicate it, right, the duplicates is also warped. Let's make more duplicates, right? So we have all 4 duplicates. If we double click any of those duplicates, we can see the original ellipse that we created, right? And guess what, we can change the color to this and then press Ctrl S to save, right? And if we go back, you can see that all of them have changed color. If I select another one, double click on it and change the color to red and press Ctrl S to save, and if we go back, you can see that all of them are red. So that means that they are all linked together, right? Because we created one smart object and we duplicated it, so whatever you do to any of them will affect all of them because they are linked together. Now how do we unlink them? The way you unlink them is by not duplicating it normally, right? So now let's delete all the duplicates. So remember that this is our original layer. Now if we right click on this and select new smart object via copy, you can see a duplicate has been created, which is this, right? Now if I double click on that duplicate and I change the color to blue, I click on OK and I press Ctrl S to save. If we go back, you can see that that duplicate now is blue while the original one is red. You can see that they are no longer linked. Why? Because I clicked on new smart layer via copy by right clicking on it and click on new smart object via copy. This is another one. If we also edit this and change the color, if we change the color of this as well and press Ctrl S to save, you can see that you can see that they are not linked together, right? So that is how to make sure that they are not linked. Now you might wonder, what if you've already duplicated it, right, and it's in such a way that you don't want to go through the hassle of creating it from scratch? What do you do in such a situation? So I prepared this other example. So in this case we have this group 1, which is this, and we have group 2. So the content of the phone, right, is a smart object, right? This rectangle one is a smart object and I duplicated it. So what that means is that if we double click on this smart object and we change the color of this to red and we press Ctrl S to save and we go back, you can see that both of them are red, right? If we double click on it and we bring in an image, let's say this image, and we click it and we press Ctrl S to save and we go back, you can see that the same thing is happening to the second one. Why? Because I duplicated the smart object. So in such a situation, I will now have to redo this thing from scratch, and instead of duplicating it normally, I have to duplicate it using new smart object via copy. But what if I don't want to do that from scratch? What do? What you simply do is select that smart object, right click on it and duplicate it via copy, new smart object via copy, click on it, then that new one, you now right click on that one and create a clipping mask. You clip it to the original one, then that one that you created, you can now make edits to it. So we can now bring in another image and place there. Let's bring this in. So we can bring in another image, place there, press Ctrl S to save, and can you see that now they are now different? So I duplicated the smart object and clipped it into the original one. If I hide the one duplicated, you can see that it still has that original one, but the duplicate has not been clipped, so that gives the illusion that they are not linked. Okay, so that is basically how to unlink smart objects in Photoshop. If you learned something new, kindly let me know, and it will make me happy that this tutorial was helpful to you. And if there's any video you want me to make, let me know in the comment section and I'll do my best to make it. All right, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.